Oh, wait, begin there. It's in the Fox theme tune.
See, now you guys are the ones wasting time.
That's the intro, Ian.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Dude, I'm definitely keeping that as the intro for the episode.
Are you?
No, this is the intro.
No, this is
Go
the
again.
outtakes.
Are you quite finished? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Culture Collective podcast. This is episode 13, which for some reason whoever made the doc has put unlucky on because someone thinks episode 13 means it's going to be unlucky. Don't know who that was, but they're an idiot. I'm Gim, obviously, if you can recognise my voice. I'm joined today by Daniel.
Who, me? Oh, I am Daniel. Hello.
Not you. Owen.
Oh, not me. Not. Oh.
Hello!
Please don't do that for the whole thing. Alex.
Hello.
Gabe.
What's up?
Oh, great intro that is, isn't it?
God, mate, you're
The enthusiasm. The
He
fucking
really wants to be
enthusiasm.
here.
And Mitchell.
Hello.
Okay, we've got, I think, quite a long podcast today, quite a long
I'm
episode.
gonna be here for ages.
We've missed quite a few few weeks of stuff, so we've got a lot to catch up on. And we're going to start with gaming.
As usual.
Yes.
What a surprise.
Yeah, as usual, where we always
I think
seem
we used to have a
start.
change up of a switch.
Start with sport.
Start with sport. Okay, we'll start with sport because sport's quite short this week. That rhymes.
Right, rhythm. Go on, Guillaume.
Okay.
Tell us all about the world of sports.
Well, the first, there's not a great deal to talk about.
No.
First thing I'm going to do is the football scores from the midweek matches in the Premier League last night and on Tuesday evening.
Okay.
So the first result, Daniel, is the one you'll be interested in because it's Bournemouth's match.
Please, come on, Bournemouth.
You support Bournemouth,
I am a big Bournemouth fan now.
ironically, or a serious Bournemouth fan?
Very serious. Very,
I
very
used to
serious.
support Wolverhampton, ironically.
I'm a very serious Bournemouth fan
Okay.
now.
So, for Daniel, Bournemouth 2, Huddersfield 1.
Yes! Go
Win
Bournemouth!
for Bournemouth. Then you got Brighton 3, Crystal Palace 1. West Ham
Yay.
3, Cardiff 1. Watford 1, Manchester City 2. And then that was on Tuesday. Then last night, Burnley 1, Liverpool 3. Everton 1, Newcastle 1. Fulham 1, Leicester 1. Wolves 2, Chelsea 1. Manchester United 2, Arsenal 2. And Tottenham 3, Southampton 1.
I think you're missing the Tottenham Arsenal game as well. I heard around that the office as well.
Tottenham Arsenal game at the
Which
weekend.
you
Yeah,
got
I'm
demolished, Guillaume.
14.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was 4-2 Arsenal. I was supremely pissed off, obviously, being a Tottenham fan. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that.
Because you're shit, mate.
What? Gabe, what is that?
I'm not typing anything.
Unbelievable. What's that a quote, though? That's something you've said, clearly.
Where are we?
Yeah, in
looking?
2000.
I don't even know where the fuck we're even looking at. I'm looking at the doc and we're at. Oh, wait, hold on.
In the
Bottom.
We're
sport bit at the
sports, aren't
bottom.
That's a sport. You did that once in a sport.
Did you say that in
No.
2002?
That's probably. I mean, it's just.
Was you watching an F1 match or something? And then
an
came out
F1
with that?
match? I want to just. Sorry, can we just evaluate a minute? An
Well,
F1.
right then.
An
Right.
F1 match? Really?
F1
Really?
match.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Alright,
Mitchell,
I'm
you
done.
pissed him off.
That's
You
it. I'm
pissed
done.
him off.
I'm done. I might as well just cut the
triggered
recording now. Can I just leave now? Like.
Right,
Okay,
continue,
back
Guillaume.
to sport. The other bit of sport there was recently was at the weekend on, well, I think it was very early Sunday morning 'cause it was in America, but it was the boxing. Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury
Ooh.
for the, I think it was WBC Heavyweight Championship. It ended in a draw, obviously.
Oh, it sounds like
But,
a certain YouTube
but-
fight that
well,
happens.
Yeah, but it was a pretty
Yeah.
controversial draw because
Wow.
I think, well, was it? It was a split, what they call a split decision draw. So one judge, there's 3 judges. One had Wilder winning, one had Fury winning, the other one had it as a draw.
Okay.
Reading around like what either ex-professional boxers said, commentators, people who've done, other judges, they all were in agreement that Tyson Fury should have won, and they're a bit perplexed as to why he didn't.
There's always one of them judges, isn't there? There's always got to be
There's
one.
well, that's the
Always
thing.
one.
The one who had it, who's had Fury winning, I think had 114, 112 in favor of Tyson Fury.
Okay.
The one who had Wilder winning was 115, 111 for Wilder, which compared to and then the other one was 113, 113. So it was a bit odd that one judge seemed to think Wilder was winning so comfortably.
Nice conspiracy theory.
But I mean, yeah, everyone seemed to
Four hats
think
on,
that
guys.
Fury won because he was and everyone basically said that Fury outboxed Wilder in the sense that yes, Wilder knocked Fury down twice in the 9th round and in the 12th round, but apart from that, everyone said Fury outboxed him basically.
Oh, then
And
why
so
did
he-
this other guy say the other guy was winning then?
Well,
Was
that's
that the
what
big
everyone's
question?
that's what everyone's a bit confused about as to why that judge thought Wilder won when certainly the consensus seems to be that he was very lucky to get away with a draw.
Yeah.
So they're now probably going to have a rematch at some point,
Nice bit of money.
and then it's important in the sense that whoever wins will probably be the person who gets to fight Anthony Joshua first out of
Oh.
those two.
So I'm fighting
Because-
Anthony Joshua.
Huh?
Because I won. So I'm fighting Anthony Joshua, yeah?
Who
What?
did you win against?
The world.
No,
I wasn't listening.
I know you weren't. So yeah,
Well, I beat
one-
you in a boxing match, Guillaume, remember? So I think I should.
Yeah. You
We
didn't
never
show
had a
up.
boxing match.
No, you just didn't show
Well,
up.
I showed up, you didn't. So I won.
Did you really?
He did.
I
He
don't.
was-
I was in. Where did we agree? Watford at the time, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't actually agree a specific location though, so you know.
But I was in Watford.
I was
Not really
there
fair.
as well as the ref.
Oh, and who do you think won the fight?
I think it was a draw.
Not another one.
So, yeah,
Continue,
that-
Guillaume.
that's basically the sport section done.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
So-
What
Welcome
should we
back,
move on to
everyone.
next, guys?
Should we do gaming next?
Yeah, spice it up.
All right. Okay.
That's something I can comment on.
We will do gaming
Okay.
next then. Who wants to
Mitchell,
go?
I assume this was
Open
you who
points.
put the first one down.
I just added this now because I've just thought of it.
Go on then.
Uh-huh.
So Mastercraft weapons. This was
I
something
thought that said
they,
Minecraft.
I thought it said Minecraft as well, actually.
So basically, they were variants or whatnot that they promised at launch or whatnot. And if you remember correctly,
What game is this?
Black Ops 4.
Oh,
Call of
Black Ops
Duty.
4.
So people that pre-ordered from, I believe it was GameStop, got a certain Mastercraft variant of this pistol, and only they would have it. And then a couple of weeks back, I don't know if you guys realized this when you were playing, but everyone in their inventory got updated to a free Maddox variant. And
Oh.
then a couple of weeks later, Treyarch took it out of the game, and then what they did is they bundled this this pre-order and this other weapon that everyone got for free into a £20 bundle to just unlock it.
Great.
Oh, good. Good.
On the battle pass, and people were pissed off with that. as
Right,
you
so they
can
just
imagine.
took a gun out of the game and made you pay $20 for £20, whatever. for
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's-
But bear in mind as well, these variants are that they're not pay to win either. The stats are exactly the same as the base weapon. The only difference is the Mastercraft variants have two camos. There's a reactive camo on it, which you need to do a challenge for, and then there's
Okay.
the
So
Mastercraft.
it's purely
which is like-
cosmetic.
yeah, basically. And then the
That's okay, then.
Mastercraft is like it's okay, but for £20 and people
Yeah,
got-
yeah, that bit is a
But
bit.
considering it
not
was
okay.
already in the game and
And-
they ripped it out.
and the fact that people already pre-ordered for that certain skin and no one else would have it, and then they've just brought it back into the game and put it into a bundle.
Seems
So they
legit.
took that out after a couple of weeks. Probably thought, oh, okay, that's a bad decision. Well, the one that I have, the MX-9 variant, they've only gone and added that as a bundle now.
Lol.
So yeah, that's fun.
Oh,
so
good on.
I don't know what they're trying to do
Sorry,
there. I don't know why they're thinking that's a good idea, because I don't know who the fuck's buying this, but whoever it is, they're fucking idiots. Because they're the people that make this game shit. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about them.
Jeez.
Okay. Mitchell's had his rant. He's very upset.
Have you guys covered the Fallout 76 bag controversy?
Boy, that shit. God,
No,
that's
Hilarious.
we covered the game because it was utter crap.
Have you not heard the bag controversy?
No, please tell me this.
Yes, I
before
have.
you
I
go.
have, yeah.
I have.
So
I haven't. Actually.
I'll explain it. So in the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition.
Oh no! Yeah, I just saw this. No, I do now.
So
Yeah.
you have so you obviously.
I
you
haven't heard
meant to
this.
receive the power armor helmet, and you were supposed to receive a canvas bag.
Pretty
but
cool bag. And it was,
what people got was a cheap, shitty plastic bag, basically.
Oh my god.
It was
So,
nylon, wasn't it?
no, I heard that now.
But they're giving it to people now.
Found out
aren't they?
today.
Yeah, but not only are they giving it to people, but I think they've accidentally released loads of people's personal details as well.
Oh,
So-
fucking hell,
Fuel from
Bethesda.
fire. I think it's-
Bethesda, what are you doing?
If you made made a request to get a new canvas bag, they accidentally published everyone's contact details and private
No.
information.
And I heard as well, yeah, for the controversy over it, yeah, they came out and said, yeah, they're going to give everyone that got that 500 atoms or some shit.
you
And
can.
No,
then someone went into the game and was like, you can't even buy cosmetics with 500 atoms.
No, you
You
can't.
can't even buy the actual in-game version of that bag with that money.
Jeez.
Fallout 76. I played it a bit more. Is utter shit.
You've
It is a
actually bought
tragic
it.
game.
No, I was given it as a gift. Thank
Oh,
fuck
God.
for that.
God, I bet
Don't
that
spend
person
money on
wishes
that
they
piece
know.
of crap.
It was honestly shockingly shit.
Mhm. It's just crazy. I don't know what went through their mind when they decided to make that.
They made,
I'm shocked
they
it was
got
Bethesda.
complacent. They got complacent.
Like it's not even that. It's like people say, "Oh, it's just a quick cash grab. It's just a quick cash grab." If it was
worse
a quick
than
cash
that.
grab, if it was a quick cash grab, they would have actually made it good.
I mean,
Because
are they using the
it's just
same
backfired.
engine?
But it's just backfired.
Bethesda, I don't know what they were thinking when they went to the storyboard room for this.
I don't think it was any fault of the creatives at Bethesda. I think it's more likely the upper management saw how.
I
Yeah.
don't like the way how they're
Yeah.
dealing with it. They are making it sound like they don't
No,
give a shit.
it's again,
at all.
it's the problem of what happens when a games company is ruled by the corporates and not the actual artists that make the
Oh,
game.
I'll
Yeah,
talk about
sounds
that
like-
later with something else. But go on,
I think
yeah.
that's probably what's happening with Black Ops 4 with the.
I believe there's a really good
but-
Steve Jobs quote about it as well. I can't remember the exact quote, but it pretty much nails the
You
nail
mean
in
the
the
guy
coffin.
that stole
Yeah.
the idea?
Huh?
Steve Jobs, who stole Steve Wozniak's idea and took all the money from.
No, it has a good quote about not letting the artists and designers like direct the product direction.
Yeah, Steve Jobs was a designer, but he still did steal the whole.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with
Apple
stealing.
name.
There's nothing wrong with stealing designs.
Yeah,
I
there
mean-
it is, guys.
As long as you adapt to- as long as
There's
you
nothing
adapt.
wrong with stealing.
It's boring if you give it back to them.
But there's a difference between creative stealing.
That's
I
creative.
called
That's
it-
creative.
I call it long-term borrowing.
Yeah. Just gonna plop it back when I'm done, if that's okay. But next thing, did you all hear about this? That Sony are gonna skip E3 next year.
Yeah, don't know what's going on with them.
Probably just
What's
more
are they doing?
time.
Just makes more room for Nintendo.
Nintendo and Xbox, yeah.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
like, not being funny, PlayStation's E3 this year wasn't exactly thrilling, was it?
I think it's because they've just not really got anything decent to show at the moment. They did knock it out the ballpark, obviously, with Spider-Man and
God of War as well.
God of War as well this year.
Yeah.
So obviously they just haven't got anything
And they've still got,
worth showing yet.
yeah,
I'm sure they still have stuff in the works.
yeah. I've got like the new Last of Us, the
Yeah.
samurai game.
I'm sure they're making a new Horizon Zero Dawn.
Probably for next gen, I reckon. But yeah, they probably will.
I think
So-
that's the reason, because they're just going to try and hold off stuff until they reveal the next gen stuff.
They'll probably have a most likely. They're probably thinking about a PS5.
Oh, definitely they are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My dad works at Sony, and he says the next console is the PlayStation 720.
Yeah.
To
I
be
thought
honest,
that was
Play both Xbox and PS4 games, and it's a portable console at the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, that
Can you
would be-
play Fortnite? Can you play Fortnite, please? Please.
Fortnite.
please?
Speaking of Fortnite,
Oh,
No,
season
you-
7 started.
Oh,
No,
who
no,
cares?
Yay.
Speaking of Epic,
I don't really
saw an
care.
article the other day on LinkedIn
Yeah.
that Epic are launching their own rival to Steam.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
With what stuff?
the
Fortnite.
the Epic
Fortnite
store.
skins.
Well, they'll have
Well,
tons
that's-
of stuff.
Well, that's the thing. They're going to launch. Obviously, they'll have Fortnite on there. They'll probably use the Epic launcher most likely.
They'll
Yeah.
probably
But
allow
they'll be
easy
adding
uploads
other-
from Unreal Engine.
Yeah, well, they'll probably be allowing other games on their platform, a bit like how I don't know Blizzard launcher
Oh.
there's like Activision games and shit.
Well, Activision do own Blizzard, but yeah.
I know, but you know what I mean. Like they'll probably
Yeah.
allow other.
Yeah, it'll
other-
be like the green light on Steam.
Yeah, basically.
To be honest,
Okay.
I don't think that's a necessarily bad idea because I think Steam.
Well, Steam's had a monopoly for a long time.
Yeah.
About time
Yeah.
someone
There was
challenged.
Origin, which
Tried to-
tried to rival it, but it was shit.
Yeah,
And it was rubbish.
There's Windows
Already
games
hate
which has never
shit.
been good in any platform way, whether it be Windows Live games or
I remember
whatever
Windows
the
Live
10
games.
store is. It's just fucking awful.
Nintendo Store, did you say? It's the eShop. It's sick.
I mean, if you count sick having downloads that just start all the time and bog your machine down for 20 minutes every day, but sure,
Oh, he's
That's
got
not-
you there.
that's
He's got
not
you there.
Nintendo,
Got
that's
you there, Owen.
he's a piece of shit. But
Nintendo, okay, Nintendo don't do that, but just
no, Nintendo don't do that. But
Nintendo do what?
Windows are
Or
god
something,
awful for
maybe.
doing that.
yeah, Windows are terrible.
Oh, well,
Oh, there
quickly
you go.
back on PlayStation. The PlayStation Classic is supposed to be a pile of crap.
Yeah, unfortunately. See, what they should have done is they should have just released an actual PlayStation 1
PlayStation 1.
Well, they
Well,
should have
that-
just
that
put them
can-
on the PS4 store.
that can play.
Or
yeah, they
that.
should-
All
well,
that.
if they was going to release an anniversary PlayStation 1 or remake or whatever, they should have allowed it to use the old discs. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have loads of PlayStation 1 games on discs at home that I can't use.
I've
Yeah.
got loads. Got great games.
And it would have been awesome if they re-released the console. Obviously, in
It
a
was all-
smaller, like more efficient design. Because
And
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of the games
Mm.
up as well.
that
Even
would
if-
have
even
been
if
that
it's
would have been a
up-res.
much better quality product than the preloaded, like portable little thing we got.
I just don't
Oh,
get
right.
the game choices.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold up. We
Yeah,
talked
no, I
about
totally
the,
agree. I agree with Owen. The game choices
classic.
are just
No, they are. They are weird.
They are very weird. Yeah.
Also, you
but
got the classic. You got Resident Evil and you got Metal Gear. Yeah, that's great. But
Oddworld.
where's the others?
Oddworld.
My problem is they put Final Fantasy VII on there, which is literally on every console.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They put Tekken 3 on there as well, and GTA.
some of them
Right.
just haven't aged very well at all.
No.
Like GTA, apparently, I was watching a review the other day. It's just like, yeah, it's giving motion sickness from like how jarring the textures
Because
are.
it was top down.
Watching it, I
Yeah.
can't remember who it was
I think
by.
they said as well, 9 of the games are like the PAL version, so they
Yeah,
won't even run
exactly.
properly, and their input lag is ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's just so lazy.
And I
That's
think
not-
they said that's for GTA, Tekken
Oh,
3,
really?
Oddworld, Resident Evil, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, and then there
Oh.
was a couple other ones that I can't remember off
Yes.
the top of my head that they
they
won.
don't even work very well.
Yeah.
It
It's
just
such a
seems
wasted
lazy.
opportunity.
But
Yeah.
also talking about that, some people, because I watched a video today on USA Tech or whatnot, and they found out like if you have a certain keyboard or whatnot, like I don't know how it works, but people have gone into the actual system of it and they found an extra 35 games.
Well,
Seriously?
Yeah,
Well, they're locked off.
yeah, and they're mad games. They
To
are
be fair-
great
What?
games.
They probably
What?
were doing that so then that way you could literally like, oh surprise,
they-
it comes
Buy
with
them?
updates.
Oh, you're
So
going to buy
when I
them
was
now?
watching it had
Well, what are games? Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot,
Oh, fuck off.
Rally.
So the problem
Um,
there is that Crash Bandicoot's recently had
Yeah, it's already had its remaster.
a
I know.
remaster, so probably
And
they
the
loaded
rumour
it
about
on,
Tag
and then
Rick.
they was told that they have the rights to have, to release it with the
Yeah.
console.
Me personally, I think they should have just done it after PS5's release, personally, because this just seems rushed.
Not even that, they should have just literally, like I said, just made a
Yeah,
compatible PlayStation 1 where you can play discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what Nintendo's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Look, can the Nintendo ones actually play the old discs and cartridges?
No, they can't.
No, just like
You
just
can go on
remake
store,
the
though.
old ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just upload the old ones to their eShop. Usually.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna get it up now, and I'm gonna get all the pictures up of the ones
yeah.
that they found.
So
Right.
we've got Crash Bandicoot.
So there's 36 that there was, right? So you have Rally, Crash Bandicoot 2, Toy
Yeah.
Story 2, Driver.
What?
Yo, that
Driver.
Toy Story 2 game is sick.
Could you
Is-
link me that?
Yeah, I'll link it. Go to 4 minutes 5. You've also got Gran Turismo,
Oh, no way.
GTA 2, Harry Potter.
Fuck off.
What is this?
Do you think they plan to release them over
Cooler
time?
Roll.
I reckon
Maybe.
they did.
Maybe.
I hope they do.
Soul Reaver, I think that says. Can't read that one properly. Medal of Honor, Medieval,
Medal of
Well,
Honor.
Medieval's getting remade.
Mega
Yeah.
Mega Man.
I
Yeah.
didn't know a Mega Man game existed, to be honest.
What?
Jeez. Gabriel Hilton,
What the
2018.
Yeah, Wild Arms 2, Tomb Raider 2,
Oh, come on.
Street Fighter,
Oh, mate.
Oh, sick.
Spec Ops, Raystorm, Ridge Racer. I think I just said that one. And there's a couple other ones as well. Silent Hill.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Wow.
a decent list there, but
Yeah, it's a lot better than what they gave
But
us.
they're not in it.
they're all locked behind.
Perhaps there
something.
must
be a
But
paywall.
they're on.
Yeah.
But they're on
It's-
the system.
Oh,
But there
God.
isn't really much. You can't connect to the internet, can it? It hasn't got that.
I think
No.
it can. Oh, can it not?
Can it?
No.
How
No.
they supposed
It's
to-
not really online, is it,
No,
though?
no.
There's no store page or anything. It's just like a basic home screen.
Unless,
The
unless
home
it was
screen looks
something
bland
like
as hell,
they
by the
had
way.
these ones planned, but because of the licensing, they
Yeah,
had
that's
to
what I reckon it is.
relock them. That's probably what it is.
Oh,
Especially for Crash Bandicoot.
Crash
that was already
Bandicoot, definitely, yeah.
remastered.
Yeah,
So
Tomb
Raider,
So
maybe.
what's the point?
Perhaps
Medieval
they
remastered.
obviously wanted all of these, but they probably run out of time to get them all licensed, or they haven't heard back
Maybe.
from the developers and
Or they aren't
Whatnot.
finished.
to get them on the thing.
or they aren't finished, like Gabe said.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
I
wow.
can guess that they're unfinished because, like, with Gran Turismo, it's still an active game, and there's like Crash Bandicoot, which is still they've done a remaster. So again, the licensing is still there. So with games like I don't know, didn't you say Ridge Racer or something? Like I think they're still around. aren't
There
they?
was Ridge Racer and Driver.
Driver, I don't know, but Ridge
Driver
Racer,
was a
maybe.
mad game.
Driver was an amazing game. That was like the 3D GTA before GTA actually became 3D. That's how Driver was. It's a fucking
Good old Ubisoft game.
it's
Yeah.
brilliant.
I used to like Rally.
Rally was
something I
amazing
used
as
to
well.
play a lot.
I remember playing British touring cars on the PS1 as well. That was like a really. They had some weird simulators on those days. But
oh,
anyway,
well.
leaving that nostalgicness behind.
The better times behind, unfortunately.
Would you? I mean, personally, for me, I have a PS1 that still works and functions, so I don't see like I don't.
Oh,
need
if you
to
got that,
necessarily
yeah.
get it. But like, would you think if it dropped down in price, would you think for someone that has never owned a PS1 is worth it, or would
No.
you even say that it's still not worth it?
No.
Oh, really? Oh, it's a shame.
Bear in mind as well, it hasn't got the what is it like the analog stick
Yeah.
compatibility. It's
But to be
only-
fair, that was back in the day before. I mean, the analog sticks only came out about '96.
they
mean-
came out with the PS1 a bit further down the line.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, for me, the PS1 like classic seems like like the meme of I want to be a PlayStation fanboy starter
I
pack.
wanna be Tracer.
Like it seems like a starter pack. It's like here you go, but you have to buy the rest yourself type thing. I
Yeah,
just
that's
don't like
what,
the
yeah.
fact there's no online store. 'Cause I
It
think
looks.
they
It just
could've
sounds like
capitalised so
memorabilia.
much
You're just
better.
gonna hang on your shelf and never touch again.
Yeah, literally is.
Just like my
you have
sex.
to bear in mind as well, yeah, it's something I'm pretty sure they've remastered Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
They've done it. They've done a remastered Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 0. They're now doing Resident Evil 2, which is a remake. I cannot wait for that. Yo, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
Great.
The PlayStation Classic.
So it was a bit of a flop then.
Yeah. I think
Bit of a
they just-
failure.
They really just rushed it out because of the time of year. I think.
Such a wasted opportunity for both Sony and PlayStation.
Waste of R&D, man. Personally, like at least like if you're not going to do that properly, at least like have it so there's a loophole. Like if they'd done that and then had an online store, it'd be a case of look, there's a few games to get you started, and then there's an online store if you want to continue. And I wouldn't have minded that so much. It's the fact that there's like
I think-
no connectivity.
Still
to
don't know
it.
then.
I think because it's a plug-and-play system, it doesn't have that kind of stuff. Like, does the NES have that? Then?
I
What?
don't.
The plug-and-play version, because that's the one I've got.
I don't know.
I'd have
I'm
to
not
see.
too sure.
Thanks, Owen.
Probably doesn't.
I don't have it.
Probably
But do you know what I
doesn't.
mean? Like there's just loopholes that they could have utilised. They just haven't.
Oh, we could have asked Aaron.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Could have eased it as well, didn't he?
Oh well.
It's got good games in it, that the NES, unlike the PS1.
That's why I'm looking forward to playing that at Christmas. So
Good. Okay. Should we move on then, guys?
yes,
Because now we're going to move on to the other side and go talk about Xbox.
Da, 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 da.
Because
Rumour, isn't it?
apparently, what'd you
It's a
say?
rumour, isn't
It's a rumor, but it could be true. You never know, Owen. They're apparently trying to make an Xbox console that doesn't include a disc
Actually,
slot.
it?
down
Nintendo
for
haven't
that.
been using discs since the Wii U.
Yeah, well,
But-
I did a study on this in my course recently. It's
okay.
only something about 10% of game sales now are actually done with a physical copy.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
It's over like 80% of games are sold through digital means,
Yeah.
through
it's just
Steam
so much
or
easier.
online.
isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is.
If it's got the space, yeah.
I mean,
There
Red
is something
Dead
about-
comes
and
in
obviously
2
it
discs.
lasts. It
What's that
lasts
really
way
say?
longer,
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can re-download it.
and obviously
Yeah.
your disc doesn't get scratched, etc.
It doesn't get. Yeah,
I'll tell you something though, that's gonna fuck up collector's
Who?
editions and
Yeah.
stuff.
that's true. Yeah.
Well, no, because you just get a download code.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Actually.
They'll just give you a
Like
download.
with
Yeah.
Fallout
That'd be-
76, where you got the cardboard disc.
That'd be
Yeah.
very weird though. I think you just get a little card and then everything else is just the items with it.
'Cause-
I don't know. it just
because
seems
I
weird,
think Gabe.
like,
I don't
weird
think Gabe would get them. He
box.
can't get a steelbook.
I mean, to be honest, I like the idea of having like a physical copy, but I understand the means because personally, like for me, I kind of like having a lot less, especially now. Like back in the day, like old gen, the bigger the collection, the better. It was just cool to like have, but like these days, because it's so much more digital, I'd much rather save money on a disc drive if it meant that we had like a bigger hard drive out the box for cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Because the games
I'd agree with
on
that.
disc, realistically, every game has a day one patch, and every game has many patches afterwards. I mean, Call of Duty, I think I must have counted about 8 updates so far, and that's the ones I've noticed. So like, realistically,
Oh, there's been way more than that. But
Exactly.
That's because they're adding in so much stuff at the moment. They
Yeah.
have so much stuff.
but
planned.
that's the
They're
thing,
adding
you're
a
going to
new-
spend hours and hours downloading it anyway. So what's the difference?
Yeah.
What is it next week? Next week there's gonna be another big update, I think, or I think they've either preloaded some of it now because there's
Yeah.
gonna be a new specialist coming out next week.
Okay.
That's gonna be fun.
I mean, I'm still downloading the update for this one, whatever that one is.
Bloody hell!
Oh
It's-
well. So that.
I think if it's the 14 gigabyte one, that's the one for next week.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it's 14 gigabyte one.
Yeah, it should be that one.
So you can all see the new consoles without disc slots and just doing it digital for the next. Well,
But
wherever
do
long
they
this goes
mean-
on.
Like Nintendo use cartridges now. Do they mean like no thing at all, no physical
Yeah.
I
thing at
don't.
all?
No, I think that yeah, you just download it online. There's nothing to put anything in.
That's weird.
Personally, I'd
So-
like it if they did a memorabilia, not like a case with no disc in it, because that looks cheesy and pisses people off because there's no disc in it. But something that you get with the game physically. If you want like something that you can shelf, like do you remember back in the day? Back in the day, do you remember PS2? Do you remember when you look on the memory card and you see these little circle things with the
yeah,
logo
the
on top, right?
icons,
Yeah,
the custom like.
I wouldn't
iron
mind.
Oh
ones.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind having something physical like that, where it was like, okay, you bought the game, you're on the download, so you're on the PlayStation Store. Would you like to have one of those little things to put on your shelf, and you could tick the box for like I don't know, $5.99 or something stupid, but it means that you can still collect physical things, so the collectors still have something to collect, it's kind of like a physical thing that's still associated with the game. And if you order it, you get that along with the book for like, you know, tips and tricks and like, you know, the usual bump that you get in the case. I don't mind
Well,
that.
Yo, no.
Yeah.
Imagine, yeah, like if they made like the little cartridges like they used to do back in the day. Yeah, but they were like, for example, like 1 terabyte of space, right?
Yeah.
You plug it into the console and you save the game to that thing.
Yeah.
And then you can just unplug it and take it to someone's house and then just play it there as well.
There's so many ideas
I mean,
that
that's
they
That
could
would
what
be
the
use.
Switch
so
does.
cool.
You two need to get on a flight to
Tokyo.
PlayStation
Switches,
Xbox now. Tell
cartridges
'em.
that are the fucking size of SD cards.
Yeah, but you can lick them, Owen.
Yeah, and they taste disgusting.
Owen's
Why was that a thing?
It's because so animals and small children don't eat them.
I'll get him came out this week, guys. You may not know
A lot of
about
games
it.
Came out this week.
What? Name them.
Smash Bros Ultimate.
That's not out yet. That's out tomorrow, dickhead.
I get to play it in 3 hours.
Games that are out already this week, Owen.
The week's not over.
Currently.
Oh, he's got
We're
you
recording
there.
this on the 6th
Currently.
of December.
So far from this day in time.
But every game comes out Friday.
Well, Just Cause 4 came out and that was like a Monday.
I've had mixed
some
feelings
reason.
about it.
It's alright. It's good. I enjoy it. I've always liked the big explosion Michael Bay bullshit of
You
the
You
Just
don't
Cause.
really play it for the story, do you?
No,
It's
it's
not that
just for the manic, stupid gameplay of blowing shit up.
Flying around
And fucking about.
Exactly. The story means jack shit. It's normally crap. And it is crap, but
I saw someone launch a car the other day on it. That was funny.
it's just for dicking around and causing chaos. It's basically, if you want to become, a pyromaniac psychopath, you just play this game. There you go. That's how I
That's
review
your
it.
review. There you go.
That's my review. If you want to become a pyromaniac psychopath, play this game. That's how I'd rate Just Cause 4.
I've heard it's I've had a friend who's played Just Cause 4, and they've said it's definitely the weakest of all the.
Yeah, it's
I can't
it's
beat
definitely
2, can it?
familiar to 3.
They said all the vehicles
More.
felt really like a bit like how they are in GTA. They felt really light and just didn't feel like vehicles.
Yeah, you don't even need to use them because you have a bloody wingsuit. You could just fly around the
Right,
place.
Yeah.
What's that grapple gun, or is that in another one? Or is that
That's
another-
yeah. He's got a grapple thing in his arm.
So there's been improvements, but also some
Yeah,
minor things that have gone backwards.
it doesn't look like texture and detail in a way. It doesn't look as good as the last one, but
Yeah, I've heard people talk about the texture and stuff being slightly less quality.
yeah. But
I
overall,
think
I
this time
enjoy
of
it.
year, you just like they don't almost put as much effort as they could do in, because like the next generation they're obviously going to be preparing probably for like some sort of remaster or these games.
I don't think they've not put the effort in. There just must be some sort of technical limitation. that
Perhaps,
they've had
yeah.
to
It's the
account
same engine as 3, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought so.
Perhaps they
But-
just continue to use the old engine, and it's because everything's improved so much. We just assume it looks bad.
Yeah.
It's not been that long ago though that 3 came out. It's only been
It
like
was-
2 years.
2016,
It's only been
2015.
like
2
2
years.
years.
I swear it's been
15.
longer since Just Cause 3.
It's 2015, 2016,
Oh, decent.
around that time. Someone look it up.
Doing it.
Just
1st of
it-
December 2015. Yeah.
20 Yeah, so
So
it's
it's
been
3 years
3
old.
years.
Fair enough.
So,
2
you know.
came out. Like the gap between 2 and
Oh, 2 was
2 and 3
well,
was
2 was the
gap.
best one. 2 I was addicted to. It was
I
so
liked
good.
2. Yeah, 2 came out in 2010, so there's a 10-year gap, 5-year gap even.
Yeah, between 2 and 3, and then
This
a
one
3-year
and
gap
3,
between 3 and 4.
And the next one will probably be a fucking 1-year gap.
Oh, but it won't even be that. Because they're doing another Far Cry already.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
What is this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for-
they're
what's the
announcing
teaser?
it.
Game Award.
They're announcing it at the Game Awards tonight.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's
And then the Far Cry 5 only came out,
What they're
9 months
basing it
ago?
on,
Yeah.
That's nuts.
what they're
Far Cry
basing
5
it
wasn't
on.
actually that good even, to be fair.
It looks like it from the...
It's alright, but
What was Far Cry 5 even about?
It was basically modern day.
You go to America and you have to take down
Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
religious
yeah.
cultists.
I liked it.
I liked it, but
I just remember watching my
others
friend
weren't
play it
really.
and throwing shovels at people, and I thought that was hilarious. That's about it.
Yeah.
Game Awards starts in 4 hours, by the way.
It
Oh,
does, doesn't
Just
it?
if you want to
It
watch.
does.
I
I'm
can't-
not staying up.
I can't keep up with all these Game Awards. There's so many
I'm
of
not
them now.
staying
is
up
the
till
main
half
though.
one.
Alex, this is why we have a Parsons who always keeps up with the Game Awards and knows what.
I'll
I
be
do my
out.
best.
I predict Sea
I'm
of
not
Thieves will get
watching it.
best art direction or something. I don't know. Who already
And for
has
the
one now.
shittest game of the year, Fallout 70. What?
Yeah,
Quickly, someone get him out of here. Kill him now.
good attempt at trying to be bad.
Most
Oh, they did a
popular
great
game
attempt.
ever for the whole entire year will be. It's going to be Red Dead Fortnite.
I just say with the Game
yeah.
Awards, there are out of 4 of the is it 6 nominees for Game of the Year?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, 5 out of the 6 awards are AAA titles, and the one that isn't Celeste is such an amazing game that it deserves Game of the Year.
It won't get it.
As
Alan.
an,
No
as an
offense.
indie game.
It's an indie game, and it's so good it deserves Game.
I don't
So
think it
less
won't
than
get
I've heard
it.
of it. What's it about?
It's so fucking. It's about someone who climbs a mountain and like along the way it's like a way of. It's like a story about dealing with depression and anxiety.
I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh,
That's
okay.
nice.
It's
That's
really
We could do
good pixel platformer.
Oh, it's Pixar.
I think for our special, our Christmas special, we'll do our own little award thing.
Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Do our own, we'll
Game of
name
the
our
Year.
awards.
Worst game of
Come up
the
one at a time, read out the nominations and the list.
World premiere.
Oh, we should do that.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Do it
Wow,
like
Owen.
Owen. 2005.
Owen.
Where they stand on the podium.
Owen, I'm glad
Yeah.
you said those 2 letters.
Yeah.
Or EA.
What, sports?
EA. Was it
EA.
Electronic
Next thing.
Arts.
something that I would consider sometimes pure?
Oh,
No,
Please
it is
don't.
That was
that.
Battlefront 2.
Yourself? Oh, not yourself.
No, not me. No,
Or Guillaume.
but they. Oh, Gim. I don't know if he does.
Does he
Does
play
he?
this game?
Gim, do you?
Guillaume?
What?
Ian?
Do I play Battlefront 2? No, I don't.
No, it's just me.
Gim doesn't have space on his fucking PS4 to play that game.
No, to be fair, I do. I do have space on my PS4 now.
And
Oh,
installed
well done,
F1.
No, because when I uninstalled Black Ops 3 to put Black Ops 4 on, for some reason, like Black Ops 4 is nowhere near as big as it as Black Ops 3 was.
DLC for the free.
Yeah, but I've I had Black Ops 3 on disc and I've downloaded
Oh.
done digital download Black Ops 4.
Eh,
Give it
I
a month,
expect-
it'll get to the size of
No,
free.
no,
you have to
Anywho,
bear in mind Black Ops 4 has only just come out.
no, I know. I was still expecting it to be bigger than it was.
Yeah.
I'll quickly just say Battlefront 2. They had a drop of DLC. It was Geonosis.
Oh, I
dude.
saw something about this.
That does
It's
look
quite. It does look good.
majorly
not gonna
sexy.
lie. It is good, really good.
Is this the one people had a bit of a problem with, or is that another one?
Everybody
Well,
has a little bit of a problem with
But
things
there's
which
always
has
been
nothing to
problems
do-
with Battlefront 2.
But they showed a picture, and everyone thought it was going to be this certain ship. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, it was like they showed a picture
It
of
was
this
a
droider
massive-
cut, and
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah, that's the
And
one.
then
then
they
they
went,
turned
nah.
around and said, no,
No,
that's
it's
a
not in
fake.
it.
It's this little one in the distance.
Lord.
Well,
some
people
shit.
thought it was a droider cut, but it wasn't. Also comes with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he says hello there, so I'm already sold.
Oh,
There's,
wow.
there's banter between him and General Grievous, which I think is pretty sick.
Hello there.
And also, they've finally taken the right direction into the
Yeah.
original Battlefront, where you can actually pilot the AT-AT.
Yes, you can.
wherever
It's
you
like,
want.
it's only.
It's not on rails like the other ones.
No,
are,
it's not.
which
only
is great,
problem-
because that's more like the original Battlefront, which I think they should probably head towards more to, which is what people want, really.
It's not multi people though. Only one person can use it, which is
Oh, really?
yeah, only one
Oh, it's
person
still,
can.
it's still a better step in the
It's still a
direction.
better step. And they're going to
That's
bring
right.
out like a kind of conquest game with the conquest flags from the original Battlefront soon.
Oh, nice, for the command
And-
post.
Yeah, so they're going to, and it also requires taking up capital ships.
Oh,
so-
yeah, now we're talking.
Hopefully, they're
Yeah,
going in the
so-
right direction now.
That's good.
Dice, come on, don't let me down again.
Finish it on a high.
Battlefront 1, Battlefield 5's launched as well. It's had a
That was
bit of a rough launch, I heard.
it's basically it's all right. It's not bad. It's just the
okay.
game's pretty much being made as still now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of coming soon signs when you enter the menu.
Yeah, that's what I heard
Which
about it.
I think-
heard that it was decent game, but it's unfinished basically.
Yeah.
I blame
Like-
EA personally.
I've also
They're
heard a lot of
pushing
people who
dice
play
too
a lot
hard.
of people who have played multiplayer so far is that they find it really jarring that women are actually in the multiplayer as well. So it's just
People are
like
not gonna go with that.
apparently their voices are really annoying.
Oh, the screams are hilarious.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
Battlefield
really over
5.
the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is annoying. I'm not gonna lie.
They're
It's a
really
good
over the
game,
top.
though. It is a good game. I enjoy it, but they need to fix a lot of shit and add a lot of shit that they
Mm.
launched.
There was a new. They had a new campaign mission yesterday.
Yeah,
with a new
so
map.
I haven't done it yet.
But the last
I
time,
have. Yeah, that's actually
Yeah.
quite good.
that one does look like
Castles.
it probably is the best campaign.
Oh, actually, there was some controversy about the war stories, right? So,
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
as
What?
they completely got one of them wrong on what actually happened.
Which
Well,
one?
It's the
I believe it's the snow one.
It's Snow one. Where you play as a
Oh, the Polish girl. Yeah.
you play
Yeah.
you play as
Basically, you play as Owen.
you play as a Swedish
Yeah, man.
Or Swedish. Yeah. Yeah.
and
Not me, then.
in reality the actual mission was was Swedish male commandos. And they've
Oh,
been
okay.
You've got to storm IKEA.
They've
And,
been completely erased from the
Take all
game.
the meatballs.
and also,
And
right,
the sole
Leave no
like
shelf built unbuilt.
yeah, basically their achievements has basically been placed on this female character when obviously they never existed.
and also,
Yeah.
yeah, you know the part, Daniel, where like you blow up the what is it, like pipes or whatnot in the factory.
Oh yeah.
area,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
right, and you kill a bunch of people.
Yes.
That never happened. They got in, blew it up,
And got out quietly, yeah.
without killing a single person.
There's actually a really good movie I used to watch as a kid called I think it's called Raid on a Telemark. It's basically it's an old war film, but it's literally about the actual story of that and
Yeah.
who actually took part in it and how it actually went down. So I
I think-
recommend
Alright.
watching that if you want an actual representation of the
Yeah.
event.
Yeah. Realistic representation of it.
Attack on the
I
heavy
think the
weapons.
one that they got the most accurate was the French one.
The French one. Yeah.
That's the one. They
No,
got
they
the
didn't
most
even get that accurate either.
Seriously.
They got
No,
most of it.
The
apparently.
actual people that took part in operation were actually white Americans.
Oh well, shit.
The black soldiers that are represented in there weren't even in that theatre of war.
Oh shit. Well,
Oh.
the video I watched was like this guy was just taking.
That unit did exist. They just weren't in.
Yeah.
they
In
weren't
that-
in that battle
yeah.
in that large numbers. There was only tiny.
That's what
Didn't-
I'm saying though. The way they showed it, not maybe in like that large conflict, but
If
like
I
the-
read.
the
Yeah.
main way it was done is how it mainly happened. But the guy was going off stories that he knew and he googled stuff and whatnot, and like he was trying to base certain parts of the missions on other actual operations, like the part where the submarine gets blown up.
Oh god. Yeah.
That was completely wrong as well.
Not surprising.
Well, at the end of the day, it's still an exaggeration. It's an exaggeration of World War II. But the only problem is that they claim that it's historically accurate, or they
Shot
have this guise that it's apparently historically accurate, and
If
it's
they-
Yeah.
If they never said it was historically accurate, people wouldn't have a problem.
People wouldn't have a problem with it. They'd be like, yes, it's alternate history. It's just exaggerated, blah blah blah.
It's just
Because they keep
our
trying to push this
take on
idea
it.
That they're trying to, they're trying to keep it accurate and stuff when it's not. It's quite damaging because young kids are impressionable and they're the ones mostly going to be playing this game. It's like
Oh wow.
You have to bear in mind as well, yeah.
And they'll be like, "Oh, heard women were fighting for the English in World War II." No, they wasn't. They were.
I want to know
Yeah.
what they're going to be doing in history lessons now. That's what I'm going to be.
Miss, I played Battlefield 5 and I can tell for a fact that women were actually in World War II.
Battlefield 1 was better because it actually
Yes.
represented its historical context in a much better
I liked
way, even
Battlefield
if they
1.
did over-represent certain minorities as well.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But they
I
did a
prefer
much better
Battlefield
job.
1 to this, to be
And I
honest.
liked what they did in multiplayer when it was, if you play the English, there's the Sikhs, which like are really underrepresented in World War One. They were there in fairly large numbers,
Yeah.
and also obviously African, British, they were on the British side as well. But the Germans had a black character, which is very inaccurate. They wouldn't have had any black soldiers at all.
Bloody Germans.
But yeah, no. Overall,
Yeah.
Battlefield 1 was a better historically
Yeah. And,
representation of its genre.
Let the
question
And it
is,
wasn't-
Parsons,
comments begin.
Is the Battlefield 5 launch still better than the No Man's Sky launch and
Yes.
subsequent game?
What do you
Yeah, of course
mean?
it
That's
is.
not even there's no answer
That's
for
not
that. Of
even a
course it is.
question. Yeah.
Oh, see, what's best? Fallout 76 or No Man's Sky?
Oh,
At least
Parsons
No
played
Man's
both,
Sky
so-
recovered.
Honestly,
Yeah,
No
at
Man's
least No Man's
Sky.
Sky recovered.
Honestly,
Fallout
No
76
Man's
hasn't had the
Sky.
time to recover yet. It's only just come out.
I don't think
Yeah.
it can.
So far, I'd say No Man's Sky. That's
think there's
really
actually-
saying something.
I think there's actually rumors that, but due to legalities and stuff, Fallout 76 might have to be retracted from shelves
yeah.
and recalled.
No, yeah.
I've heard.
Did you see
Yeah.
how much it dropped in price?
Yeah, I
It
remember.
dropped to like 25 quid.
Ridiculous.
Oh, God, what was
What
that?
the fuck was that?
That's Parsons knocking something over.
Jeez, doesn't it sound good? Whatever
He
that was.
just smashed the glass in anger.
Yeah, he's had enough of life.
Stop
Yeah.
insulting Fallout 76.
It was 25 quid on PlayStation Store, like
Fucking
at
hell.
the time. I
Yeah,
must
it's
admit,
gone down half
because I was
price.
looking and Black Ops had a sale, but Black Ops had the gold edition on sale, so like obviously it was still 50 quid. There
Oh.
was literally Fallout. They were trying to. PlayStation didn't even properly push it. Like, you know, when you look at the PlayStation Store and it's like it says your top game, they were advertising Call of Duty. They weren't even fully advertising Fallout 76 on the front
That's
because of how
Black Ops
embarrassingly
4
low
is
they'd
the-
made it.
It's probably one of the top games at the moment.
Oh,
And you think, right, people
Easily.
pre-ordered that game to then not be able to get it refunded and then see it drop to almost 35 quid cheaper than what it would have been, you know, pre-order price. It's ridiculous.
oh.
How's your house, Parsons? It sounded like it was all collapsing over there.
It blew up. We're all dead.
Was that your verdict of Fallout 76? Just smash everything up and
Yeah, I
Yes.
broke everything. Oh, well, that's Battlefield 5. Even though we're on Battlefield. Oh, I blame EA.
EA Sports in the game.
if you
Oh.
don't have a logical answer, blame EA. It's good.
No,
it's
but
good
it
logic
is.
to go by.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is. They're pushing DICE too much.
Yeah, I mean, they've
That's-
only got one. To be honest, they closed down DICE California.
Yeah.
Or I can't remember what state it is, but the DICE that's in America, they closed them down after Battlefield 4. After that, they basically fixed the entire game. So now you got poor old just DICE in Stockholm having to deal with Battlefront
Ooh.
and Battlefield.
Yeah. Because you can see it. They've done a game once a year instead of like the 3 years they normally do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're starting.
It's Battlefront, then
They must have some. They
Battlefield.
must have had some extra studios, but as far as I know, they only have one studio.
oh, but hopefully next one in another 3 years they'll learn their lesson from that.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, was Red Dead Online came out.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
It's like
It-
GTA 5 online, and it's right.
I'm not gonna lie. I was very underwhelmed with it in its current state.
Yeah, at the moment.
Early days,
I
yeah.
didn't find it as
That's what I think. Yeah, because
However,
it's like
like I said, it's ripe for microtransaction. If you notice how throttled the economy is,
oh,
they
you've got
fixed that
these
now?
gold blocks.
Yeah, apparently that was
Yeah.
broken.
microtransactions
it.
are going to be coming.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They fixed it now. I've watched a
Have
video
they?
today.
Doing
Um,
what? What have they done to it?
It wasn't like a downloadable patch yet. It's just something that they did on their
Just
servers.
dropped
and-
into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you earn
Like-
more money now.
That.
Good.
So,
Good.
so they've said they've reduced the prices on every item in the game. I'm pretty sure, mainly on the weapons, which is very.
Oh yeah,
Because they were a fucking pain.
Yeah,
in the
they
ass
was
to
very
get.
expensive.
they're very very
Um,
expensive.
They've increased the amount of gold bars you get in missions and payout at the end of it. They've increased the amount of I think XP. I don't know if they said that they changed that, but they've said go and replay the story missions because you'll get a shit ton more money and stuff. For them
Okay, good.
if you've already
Well,
done them.
they haven't actually put the full thing out, have they? It's just part of it.
What campaign is it?
Yeah, or it just abruptly ended for me.
Oh right, okay. Because I haven't even actually.
I believe they've
fully
promised,
yet.
unlike GTA 5, I think they have promised more story DLC.
Yeah, I want a more heist stuff. They need to do that as well.
But
At
yeah,
least they addressed it.
they've nerfed.
Yeah.
They've nerfed the economy on the hunting and stuff, which is unfortunate. So you
Oh,
won't get
yeah.
as much money for that.
You won't get as much money for that.
but that was dropped by quite a lot, and a lot of people weren't happy about that. But so like it's mainly playing like the PvP modes and stuff. You'll get the most money.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, slow steps. At least you.
We're getting there.
At
I'll
least
tell
you
you
get a bit more for like an hour's time play or whatnot. Because I'm nearly level 10 and I've got fuck all.
I played it with a few of my friends this afternoon. It's actually really fun with other people.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
still have to download. I've got it. I just need to install it and actually get playing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
at least they
Really
addressed it,
looking
because
forward
some
to
games just don't. They just leave it, and that's the end of that. Like,
No, at least they address stuff and go, yeah, we need to fix this, this, and this.
yeah.
Do that.
The
Which is-
economy though was generally fucked though, isn't it?
It was pretty bad.
There was a pistol that was like $1,000. It's now reduced down to.
Well, how long does it? How
600
long does it
something.
get to? How long does it take to get $1,000? Quite a long time, I imagine.
I'm nearly level 10. I haven't even got $200 yet.
I did. You do the story missions. They do get you a lot.
I have been.
So
doing
do your
story
so do your
missions.
story? What? So does the story give you money for multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Well, no. There's a story campaign inside online,
On the multiplayer. Yeah. Okay. I get
Yeah.
it. Right.
which get you a fair amount, and finding treasure chests as well get you at least a good 100 or so as well.
Treasure chest. What is
I
this?
haven't found any of them yet, actually.
You find there's sometimes where you find a map and it says you have to go to this area to find this treasure chest and all that.
How'd you find the maps? Where'd you get them?
I can't. Oh, it's either in gang hideouts or it appears in your post every once in a while. I don't really know, to be honest. It just appeared.
It's a conversation for after the podcast.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Well,
we have one rant, podcast. Normally it's EA or Call of Duty,
Or
Or
Gabe
like
saying how we
F1.
need to
This
edit
isn't
it.
a rant.
Parsons. To be fair,
We
we haven't
wanna
actually
rant.
had
I'm just
that.
casually
rant,
talking
so
about the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can
If you
talk.
want to rant Gabe to edit, God, we could start one right now.
I mean, Parsons normally does his EA. I'm going to drop my PS4 out the window rant. That he
I've already
tends to do
done
with-
that.
with Battlefront, but he's actually been pretty tame this week. So
Did you not hear the glass smash?
yeah, that was that was just letting out energy.
Alright, I think that's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, I think we can move.
But that's Red Dead Online in a nutshell, right there.
Why is
Continue what you're
Ghostbusters
doing.
on
Keep
here?
it up. Don't fuck it up. Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Gabe said it there. We're going to ignore that last one because I uninstalled it.
Ghostbusters, what the hell is that?
It's the
Pokemon
Pokemon
Go
Go version of Ghostbusters. I just
Can't believe
thought I'd
that's
try
what
out
it
for a
was.
joke.
Oh my god. Was it?
I
as
thought I'd
terrible
try
as
out-
we thought it would be.
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
probably
skipping
worse.
them.
Yep, skip that.
Skip
'Cause-
that when that's not needed.
And Owen, it's over to you.
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
All right, we'll
Well-
jump 10 minutes into the podcast just for the edit purpose.
All right, Gabe.
So, last week, Pokemon Go Gen 4 came out. I think it was last week.
Is this the? This is for the.
This is Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generation 4. So that is the Sinnoh region, or Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, if you want to ever get.
Which begs the question: who cares? Anyway,
A
go
lot
on.
of people claim Diamond and Pearl and Platinum to be the best generation. I agree. Yeah, but they've added Gen 4 Pokemon into it.
Name five.
Name 5. Easy. Piplup, Chimchar,
Sorry.
Turtwig,
Where did you start?
I regret I
Empoleon.
asked.
I'm just naming the starters. Infernape. If I can go for Bidoof, the god. Arceus,
I said five,
the-
not more.
Okay, shut up. Yeah, they're Gen 4, so they're nearly caught up. 3 more gens to go before they've caught up.
Hooray! Well done, Pokemon.
Gen 8
I
will
want to
come
know
out
where they
next
came
year.
up with the names of these. Do you reckon they
They're
got
all
drunk or
crack.
high?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, and they just said random words. And they thought, right, that's a name for.
Plup plup would take that.
Well, Piplup's a penguin.
Well, aren't a lot of them just animal names backwards? Like Ecans is just snake.
I know, he's the
Yeah.
only example.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? I
Ekans and
thought
Arbok are the only example.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought there was a few more.
No, they're Gen 1, so that's when they were like trying to. Now they're clearly struggling. There's like a fucking sandcastle Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But that's Gen 4.
Alright.
They're also adding PvP battles into Pokemon Go.
Oh, about fucking time they did that.
Oh, I thought they already did this. So I might just
Not PvP. They had gym
Okay.
battles. This is official player
That's-
versus player.
That's what I
okay.
thought-
And he
that's
took
what I
him.
thought it should have been.
Only took
Yeah,
him
they're
how
adding-
long?
It better not be just tapping your
years.
screen. It better be actually fighting. Like
I don't know. It's not out yet. It comes out next week, I think.
Parsons,
I'll
maybe
tell
it
you
could
when
be
it
the
comes.
fighting that you have to do with your camera, like actually like in the location, like we said last time. Not dancing, you have to punch each other. Just get points.
Oh, that's a good idea. You just have to have a fist fight
Just get your mate to hold your phone for you.
and then
Have a
punch
full-on
him round the
stress fight.
face repeatedly.
Parsons, I'd like to do that with you.
No,
Yeah, I've
won't.
already
You
done
didn't
it with
show
you.
up.
Yeah, already done that with you and I won.
Wrecked.
Actually,
wrecked,
do you
scrub.
know something? I bet they didn't add PvP battles first caveat, because can you imagine the amount of fights you'd see in public parks?
Yeah, probably.
Fucking
That's
hell,
all the
that
fun,
would be-
Mitchell.
that would be
That's
so
all the
funny.
fun. Ha 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 ha.
Moving on, Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out
It
tomorrow.
comes out tomorrow.
Or if you've
Yes.
downloaded
Hyped.
it, you can play it at midnight, like me, which is 3 hours. I'll be playing the game.
Oh, what? I had the game code with my Switch. I could have played it tonight.
If you had the Switch, you could play it tonight.
Fuck.
Yeah, but reviews have been coming out. It's getting 9s and 10s.
Decent.
Pretty good.
IGN
that's
gave
the
it 9.4, and they gave what, like Smash Brawl like an 8.9 or 9.8,
Yeah,
whatever.
But the thing is with IGN is this
They're
guy
shit.
has probably never played fucking Smash before in his life.
Yeah, I know.
not enough Waluigi.
Yeah, this guy's probably
8.9.
He's just like, they were like, right, who wants to review this new Smash
I'll
Brothers?
do
Oh,
it. I'll do it, please let me.
Beat the kids.
I think it's just so bizarre how always the game journalists, like the gameplay they do, is always so bad.
It's so shit.
It's bizarre. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, you see like 10 minutes of like in-game.
Of
footage.
this-
You
of
get
this guy
proper
just-
excited, and it's just them like walking about or some shit.
Or usually, in case of I've actually seen them like walking into walls and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
what? What are you doing? Do you have to?
Learn how to play the game, you fool.
They had that with Resident Evil 2 actually, with the remake. Yeah, like they've released some new gameplay of it, and this guy was just running around doing fuck all, and he's just running away from zombies and shit, not doing anything. I'm just watching it. I'm watching it, thinking like, is anything gonna happen? Is
You gonna-
anything
yeah.
gonna happen?
Did you see the Cuphead one?
The what?
Whoa.
You know the
Oh,
game
you mean the
Cuphead?
journalist that
And the
couldn't go
journalist
to the
who couldn't-
tutorial?
He couldn't do the
Oh, that's
tutorial,
hilarious.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
There is a harder game.
but it was
Nah.
a tutorial.
Get good.
Many memes.
There's no
have played
enemies
it
in the
out.
tutorial.
Brilliant.
It's just jumping.
Double dash. Oh fuck, I can't do that.
No,
That's what-
that's two buttons at once.
That's a 4. That's a 4 overall for me, guys. It's not good.
I still remember
I-
when they reviewed F1
7.6, too
2014,
much
which was
water.
a complete shit game, but they looked like they grabbed some random teenager off the street, just like stuck him in a room, just like try and play this. Like they literally, it was god awful. Like it looks like it literally someone was filming the TV with their like camera, like with just some over some guy's shoulder. It was.
This is
very
why you
bad.
should watch reviews from one set person, not companies like IGN.
Yeah. IGN are just in it for the money. Like the people that
I
actually
like-
review games are actually.
The person
there
I
for-
rely on the most is probably Angry Joe, I think.
I
Yeah,
rely on
Angry Joe's
Video
funny.
Game Donkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
literally,
video game
'cause
donkey
angry,
too.
because angry Joe, yeah, just goes, "You done fucked it up again."
Without-
Yeah, they say it as it is.
No, he's really honest about most of the
They
shit.
say
I
it.
mean,
That's
if,
why
if they do
they
a
don't
good
get,
job,
like,
he'll
pre-release.
say.
His Fallout 76 one was so funny.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
Oh, I've left the vault. Do you know what?
Whoa.
Fuck it. I wanted this
Oh,
helmet.
God.
Put me back in. Go on. Shut the door.
Shut the door. Yeah.
No, close it. I don't want to see it anymore.
I've had enough.
Does anyone want to buy this helmet? Oh, anyway, Owen,
No.
you want
No,
any more
what?
Smash?
It's just the game. There's a teaser, and I bet it's not true.
Ooh, a
apparently
teaser.
Nintendo will tease something Smash related at the Game Awards.
Is it Ninja doing something Smash related?
Sorry.
Oh, fuck off. No.
Ninja can fuck off.
Yeah, he posted a tweet about the game, and it's probably him gonna be like, gonna do
Well-
one sponsored stream or something,
Yeah.
and he'll never do it again.
But
He
guys,
better
you
not
got to
touch it.
you got to get the Fortnite players, man.
Yeah, get the
I
Fortnite
will
players
fucking
in
Go
there.
back
It
to
doesn't need
Fortnite.
Fortnite players.
Oh my god, it's
well
too
without
hard.
If he gets into Smash, I'll happily beat his ass.
And then he'll get no, yeah, don't do that, yeah, because then banning, banning you.
What,
Yeah.
banning good
These,
players?
Yeah, I'll get all the little kids yelling at me, and he'll
Oh
scream.
my
and
god,
blame
you
it on
beat
lag.
Ninja at Smash Brothers! Go play him at Fortnite, you see how he's good!
Fucking he's good at Fortnite. And then it's like Fortnite dancing in front of me in a circle, and then I
Oh,
start
you're stream
crying,
sniping.
and then someone
Stream
say,
sniping. That's banning.
Oh,
I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think the teaser's real. I think it'll just be a release date for Piranha Plant.
great.
That's
sounds
it. That's
lit.
Smash done.
That sounds lit.
The Piranha Plant character is amazing. Best character.
Best character in the game.
Uh-huh.
But is that everything for
That's
gaming?
done.
Gaming's done. All
That
done.
is
All
long,
done
you
and
know.
dusted.
Yeah, man.
That
We'll,
was
we'll
long.
fly through this
That's
then.
nearly an
So,
hour.
film, quick. Nah, Shenenya.
Yay,
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Lion
Everyone's
King.
gonna
Lion
cry.
King.
Remake
Lion
that
King
no one
was
asked
meant-
for.
Yeah. Same with Beauty and the Beast and all the other
Nah,
live action.
Shenenya.
No one wants this.
What are
Please
the
stop- Please stop ruining my childhood with these shitty CGI remakes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Aladdin's another one, isn't it? Coming out.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So's
Oh
Dumbo.
no.
Oh,
Dumbo
yeah.
as well.
No one wants these.
Leave it alone,
These films were
Disney.
good because
Just
they were
leave
tradi-
it the fuck
Yeah,
alone.
they were good because they was traditionally animated. We don't need this CGI modern
No.
soulless rubbish.
I didn't mind
think-
the Jungle Book actually.
Shut up.
No. But no, the
No
thing,
one asked for your opinion, Parsons.
Sorry.
the thing with the Lion King trailer,
What's
I've
the
seen,
flame?
I've seen the trailer. Whenever James Earl Jones speaks, all I hear is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Who's he
Oh my
voice?
God.
He voices Mufasa.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah.
he
James
did in the
Earl Jones.
original as well.
Yeah.
If you listen, really, you'll be like, oh shit, yeah, there is Darth Vader.
That's what,
I haven't seen the.
when I first heard it, there was one part of the trailer when he's like just talking at the beginning part of it that literally just sounds like Darth Vader.
He can't help himself.
Simba,
If you
I'm your
remix-
father.
If you remix the trailer and put like the Force Awakens music,
Please.
trailer music, you could make a Star Wars style.
You really could.
Long live the king.
I am your father, Simba.
Oh my god.
No.
That's not true. That's impossible.
The meme community will definitely put Star Wars voice over.
know it to be
For sure.
true.
But I have
Just distort his
paws.
voice. It's fine. Just distort his voice for the whole movie and just call it good. Like,
But I
I'll
like,
see
the way,
it.
I like the way the whole gimmick behind the Jungle Book, that it was Jungle Book live action, except for this film, it's still CGI. So they
It's
can't
not. I
make
don't.
it.
Yeah. Well, there was a
No, it's
Mowgli.
not.
Just a
It's
CGI.
There's,
is,
no,
I think-
there's no humans in it, so
No,
No.
there is. I think there is.
what?
is it?
Really?
I think there is.
Being the
Right,
original.
that's it. It's ruined, guys. They've ruined it. They put humans in the
They
line.
ruined the Lion King.
I think it's no, as in I think it's because it's being made by the same person. I think, or like the same director.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, same director, John Favreau.
Oh, fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
and it's the same techniques as using the motion
Jungle Book
capture,
one.
like
yeah.
Jungle Book style. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah. But yeah, it'd be great. Yay!
So much excite.
Oh man, Tony the Tiger. Great.
Oh, but there also was. You all heard of the book series Artemis Fowl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Heard of it.
Disney's doing the film of that as well, for whatever reason.
Okay.
We dug it up and like, oh, that'd make a good movie. Let's make that.
Let's do that.
The world
Wow!
needed it, Parsons. The
What?
world, you know, they just asked for it. You know, Disney's a company of the people. You know, they just, you know.
Well, Gabe, I'm glad you said that because Marvel were back on the case as well with Disney
Are they?
No.
because they released the Captain Marvel trailer
It
again.
looks good.
Okay.
Looks good. That looks good.
Pretty
And-
good.
Apparently,
I haven't
rumors of
seen it.
Avengers 4 trailers
Let's
supposed to be
drop
coming
in.
soon.
Yeah. Oh, that's speaking of actually, this is tied into gaming.
Oh yeah, go on.
Apparently, the Russo brothers are going to be at the Game Awards
Yes, they are.
because the Square Enix project of the Avengers
Yeah,
one.
it's about fucking time.
Yeah, so there might be a reveal for that there, which will be pretty good.
It's annoying because they revealed that back in like early 2017. And went,
They
yeah,
said it
you'll
was
see
a
something 2018, and we've had nothing.
Well, it is 2018 still, so
Yeah. It's
So
still
1st
few-
of December 2018.
be nice to see
still-
what
Be perfect opportunity to.
I'm looking forward to it. What's
Yeah.
next?
Fantastic Beasts too, I think.
I haven't seen
That
it
came
yet.
out.
Please review it without spoilers.
Okay,
That was
it's
underwhelming.
it's not bad. It's not as good as the first one.
Oh, I won't bother
Do
watching.
you know the best character is
Newt.
Johnny Depp's Grindelwald? Yeah,
Is
you're
that
in
because you're a
silence
Johnny
over that.
Depp fan, or
When it's
Don't know
Johnny
who that
Depp.
is.
No, he's
So-
actually quite good.
okay?
When it's Johnny Depp. Come on.
Fucking Jack Sparrow, mate.
Jack Sparrow.
I'm really annoyed that new Pirates of the Caribbean's not going to have him in it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be the same. You
It's
can't.
not. It's not. It's literally not the same
can't-
without him.
They might as
You
well
can't
start
do
a
it
new
without him.
fucking series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
May as well
not
do
that
something
fair
else.
About him.
I don't know
Name
who's
it something else.
I don't know who's going to play Captain Jack Sparrow, if he's going to be in it at all.
Maybe it's the curly-haired girl. I can't remember her name, but she was into
Elizabeth.
Jack.
If
Elizabeth.
they
Yeah.
do it-
Maybe she dumped him at like the end of the last film, or like between
Yeah.
the last film and now. And it's just like, oh, surprise.
I'm
If
a
they do-
pirate.
If they do a new character, I hope, I swear to God, I hope they like try and take it their own direction and not just be Johnny Depp.
Jack Sparrow,
too.
yeah.
I bet it will
Yeah.
be Jack
Oh, no,
Sparrow's
yeah.
daughter.
Oh yeah, something like that.
It's going to be like Jack Sparrow's daughter or Jack Sparrow's son.
Jackie
Yes.
Sparrow.
Yeah, it's going to be Jackie Sparrow. We've just made the film right there.
Yeah.
Called it.
We should be Hollywood execs. We're so original.
We're so fucking good.
Let's do a
We
remake.
could
of our
make a
films.
film for today. Honestly, in today's society, we could make a film
For the
Could do.
documentary.
to be the
A
shittest
mockumentary,
quality. Yeah, there you
Documentary.
like The Office or something.
Oh,
So,
that's film, guys. It was
Yay.
all right. It was quite good. I'll give it a 6.
What about Aquaman? No one's seen the trailer for that.
isn't it coming out like next week?
It's coming out. I'm going to see that.
It's supposed to
I
be
wanna
pretty
see it.
good.
It actually looks good,
I think it
which
does.
is really shocking
I
for
don't
DC.
want it to be good. I want it to be bad.
I do. I
don't
like
know about
Aquaman.
Aquaman. He's the worst superhero to ever exist.
To be honest, I don't
Aquaman.
really find superhero movies appealing. They're all just the same sort of drivel for me.
This guy talks to fish. That's appealing enough for me. That's
What's next?
film. Any other film stuff?
No. TV.
All right, I'm going to make Owen crime by saying Daredevil's been cancelled.
Oh,
really?
Yeah,
I really
it's like-
That
liked
was really good, wasn't
Daredevil.
it?
Yeah, I really liked it.
That's a shame.
But there's been
Gone.
people want him to join the MCU officially.
He won't. No
I know.
offense.
It's gonna be.
He's
I know,
done.
I can
He's
dream.
gone.
They mention the
gone, Owen.
Avengers in it, don't they? Though
Yeah, but
they talk about the Avengers, so surely maybe.
oh, but what about the other way around? Did the Avengers talk about him?
Probably not. He's a fucking Hell's Kitchen. Who knows about fuck all?
Blind bastards. He's a blind lawyer that
He's a
beats the
lawyer.
shit out of people. There you go. Summed up Daredevil for you.
It's sad. It's going.
Yeah, that's a
Jessica
shame.
Jones is still not cancelled yet.
After its next season, it will be.
Yeah.
And
that'd
same
be-
with Punisher.
Oh, I'm Punisher. Yeah.
I tell you what is cancelled though, the Doctor Who
What?
Christmas special.
Is it actually
Yeah,
cancelled?
they're doing a no. It's a New Year one
They're not
instead.
doing-
Wow.
This
They're
Doctor
doing-
Who series has been one of the most unsuccessful there's ever been. Apparently,
Really?
Mind
They've
it.
not-
It's
they've
not been
lost-
bad.
they've lost over 2 million viewers.
Really
Oh.
liked it.
It's not been that bad.
There's been lots of.
Don't get me wrong. The newest episode was fucking weird.
The writing,
I actually really like the latest
the
one.
writing and CGI and just has been poor in my opinion.
It's, the last one, the ending, I really didn't like.
Episode was a cool idea, but it was executed horribly. Yeah, it's just really bad.
Oh my god, the next episode's the last episode of the
It's a shame.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently Jodie Whittaker is going to quit as well.
Wow.
Those are,
Which is a
yeah,
shame, 'cause
rumors,
I, really,
yeah.
out of everything,
I
think
like
she's
her.
a really, really
Yeah.
good. I just think her
Yeah.
writing is shit. Chris Chibnall, whatever his name is, he's just a terrible writer.
I mean, the last episode with the fucking toad was weird as hell. I didn't understand
Toad?
the frog in the chair.
What?
Have you not seen the
Oh
Sunday's
yeah,
episode
yeah. The
with the
being,
the whole plane
alternate the whole
dimension
thing.
thing?
I actually really liked that. I thought it was very clever. Like the whole
It's
concept of it.
weird.
The frog part was weird, but the whole concept of that creature was good.
Yeah, still was
It's just been a
weird.
bit- It's just been a bit bizarre, really.
It's
I mean,
new
how many
writers
years
Do you
this season.
reckon Doctor Who still has
But it's,
in it?
it's,
If the
it's,
views
it's
are
not a
still
new
like
right.
that?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The showrunners from.
There hasn't been any good villains. Well, there hasn't. There's been probably been one villain. The rest have been whoops. The misunderstanding. I'm actually good.
Yeah, it's been a bit. It's just been a bit.
Bring
really.
the master back.
Yeah, bring the monster back.
They're
Miss-
apparently
God.
Or the next episode's apparently supposed to bring back an old favourite. I don't know who.
Alex, Cybermen,
No,
probably.
I'm
which they
betting
promised
it.
they wouldn't bring back, but they have. I guess
They haven't brought anyone back,
Yeah, it's all new stuff so far.
which is a
They've
bit.
been trying to get away
Shocking.
from the old sort of.
Which they
tired out-
shouldn't.
Yeah, they've
I
had their
don't-
time. The Daleks are cool and everything, but you know, they've
You
been
got- yeah,
destroying
new stuff.
beams
I
so
think
many
Doctor Who
times.
needs to be more scary.
Yeah, I think it should have a bit more horror in it.
Those spiders were
It needs
horror.
to have
Some of-
more. It's
some
not
of the-
like dangerous.
Some of the best Doctor Who episodes have been horror episodes.
The best ones are
Weeping
where
Angels.
there's literal threats to the characters,
Yeah,
where the
One of
characters
them
are
needs-
in such dangerous situations,
the
like Weeping Angels. And
Weeping Angels were one of the
Oh,
best.
Weeping Angels were mad.
They were one of the
They were
best.
I
The-
really want them
what
to
was
bring
it?
them
What
back.
about
the
them,
gas
what
mask
about
kids.
them weird ass
children.
alien motherfuckers back in the day?
The one-
That's literally all of them.
You've pretty much summed up Doctor Who in
well,
that.
well done, Mitchell.
In K9.
The massive green fuckers
Oh, the
Slytherin.
Slytherins.
Levine
with black
Slytherin?
eyes
The ones
and
that
Levine,
fart.
yeah,
3 fingers.
and have zippers on their heads.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
From
they
the
were
10th
really
Doctor.
funny.
They're
I love those.
fucking weird.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Doctor
that's
Who's
the
just
last
go
time I
through
watched
a
Doctor Who.
bad spot at the moment. I think as soon as they get a new head writer, I think who can actually do some good.
This season was a new one.
What do you mean?
Mm.
This season had a new head writer.
Yeah, I know, and he's
Chris-
terrible.
He did Broadchurch.
He said he didn't want to be the head writer for Doctor Who, but he got given the role anyway. So
Yeah, it's stupid.
maybe he's doing it to just get fired or whatever.
Probably. Who
He's
knows?
doing a good job because he's pretty much like killed off most of the viewer base.
I just don't want Jodie Whittaker to quit.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
don't.
I don't.
I don't. A lot of people are blaming her for the.
No, it's not. No, she's doing a
acting,
good
but-
job. It's just the
She's doing a good
script.
job as Doctor, but she's a brilliant actor. Just the writing that's being given to her and the script is just really.
I
bad.
wouldn't necessarily blame the actors. I blame the person that's writing the script for it. 'cause
Yeah,
Blame the
exactly.
director.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We
Yeah.
were saying the writers are just poor.
Yeah, exactly. You can't really blame it on the actors.
It's full
They're
of-
just doing what's
the-
on the paper.
The stories have been full of contradictions and just inaccuracies if they're doing the historical context. It's just
Oh, bloody! Want to go back to the days of Russell T.
yeah,
was
Russell
great.
seems the best.
Don't bring back Moffat either. I hated Moffat.
Moffat had some good stories earlier on. but
I
then when he
hated
became-
Moffat.
He
I
had
think-
the creativity, just bad execution.
Yeah. He had some good episodes. He did do. I think it was
He
like
did do
one of his.
some.
I think it's the last series he did was like the worst one he did.
I
There
liked
was-
season 10.
There was
I
one
think-
episode that had a female writer in on Peter Capaldi's last season. Oh no, was it this last season? I think it was. And there was one episode that was written by a female writer where he's in the his like testament thing. in the
Oh.
tower. That
Oh,
was
you
such a
mean-
good episode.
Heaven
What you
sent.
mean? What you mean?
I
The
think
one
so,
was in
yeah.
that castle
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the best
that
episode.
was
That
the
was
whole- it
such
like
a good
horror one.
episode. That is probably
That
my
was
One of
favorite
the
ever
best
episode.
episodes ever.
That
Love
was a
that
very,
one.
very good one. I remember that. That was one of the ones I actually bothered to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same.
that was like the first female writer or something,
Yeah.
And it was brilliant.
and they haven't brought her back or something. I
And
could
then
be
the
wrong
next
there.
episode after that, I remember, was really shit.
Yeah, because they brought back the fucking planet, didn't they?
Gallifrey.
Yeah, and the fucking Dalek one.
Oh
Scar.
god, yeah.
So yeah,
That was a bit
That's-
of a oof.
Nothing's truly dead in Doctor Who.
It's like World of Warcraft, no one's truly dead.
Oh, I've just
Excuse
got,
me?
sorry. I've just got on Twitter. Right,
What?
This is back to gaming. They added.
oh, there we go.
They added a fucking airplane to Fortnite. What the
Yeah,
fuck
it's
are they
season
doing?
7.
Oh,
Ah!
Take to the skies.
An airplane.
Oh,
Seems legit.
no.
What? So you can fly around and kill people now?
The new Battlefield experience.
fucking planes.
Who knows?
Quickly
that?
brush over.
Alright.
Oh, it's Christmas advert time because it's Christmas. You all watch your
I've
Christmas
seen
advert?
them. If I watch Christmas adverts,
I don't know.
One thing I found
I've seen the
funny-
typical ones, like the every year.
Have you
John.
seen the John Lewis one?
I hate it.
Is that the one?
That's
with
not
Elton
the
John?
fucking with Elton John.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it. And then
It's
what I
crap.
Found funny,
What's wrong with the John? What's wrong with the John Lewis advert?
It's not Christmas.
Ah, it's just shit.
What do you mean?
It's
not
just
Christmas?
no feeling of Christmas at all. It's
I
just
don't
Elton
care.
John's life.
Oh.
It's
And
just
then
how he
it's-
played
and then
his
it's-
piano.
Yeah. And then
That's
it's him
all it
just
is.
stroking the piano at the end, saying, "Yes, always
Cool.
stay." or whatever.
It's his life in reverse, and it ends with just the piano. Like the whole concept is he got this piano for Christmas, which he probably didn't.
I think that's quite nice. That's showing that you can give something meaningful to someone at Christmas, and it can actually affect their life.
But he probably didn't get it for Christmas, and it's just
No,
fucking
it's probably
promotion
a
for his
lie.
upcoming tour.
Yeah, I know, but it's still it's probably a nice idea. Just
It's
probably
a nice concept.
But I tell you what I found funny. Yeah, there was I can't remember what company it is, but there was one that basically like, that advert came on, and then the one after that was another Christmas advert. But it was so basically like this daughter got her parents to go, hey, like parents, yeah, like have you seen the new John Lewis advert? And they went,
That's Waitrose. That's the
Yeah.
Waitrose advert.
yeah,
seen
yeah,
that,
Waitrose, right? Yeah, and then they come over to the TV. Yeah, look, yeah, and then they start just fast forwarding it. They go, yeah,
Oh, that's good.
very nice, and then it just ends.
Yeah, then they're like, let's go get food, and then they walk off.
Yeah.
Do you know what the funny
Just palm
thing
them off.
about the John Lewis advert was? From what I heard, they said we're going to air it at like 8 o'clock on this time and this channel, and everyone gathered over to watch it, and they did it like a few minutes later.
Lol.
Mhm.
I heard the
So-
Iceland advert got
Although
banned because
they
it was
did it a few minutes,
controversial.
they did it a few minutes earlier, so everyone missed it.
What's that about the Iceland one?
The Iceland advert got banned because it was controversial because it talked about the palm oil controversy.
Jesus.
I'll
And
tell you
how
something,
it
though.
heard about that, yeah.
deforestation and stuff.
Waitrose one, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Right, yeah, like when I first saw that, I'm thinking, are they allowed to do that? They just parred off John
I
Lewis
thought
They
that's
just
right there.
shut on the partner
Are they
company.
really allowed to do that? I'm surprised that didn't get taken down either.
Wait,
think-
what did they do?
They basically just parred off John Lewis.
I think
just-
John Lewis owns
We just-
Waitrose anyway.
We'll
no?
send it to
Yeah.
the link.
Yeah. I think my favourite one was the Sainsbury's one where they did about the 1914 Christmas
That was a
thing
great.
in
That,
World
that
War
was a
One.
really good.
Yeah.
That was a really good advert.
Yeah.
Or the Man on the Moon one that got remixed into the
That
really
was
creepy
really good.
pedophile
Oh, that
remix.
was weird.
And
Yeah,
was it?
The original
was it-
one was nice, but they had those really
Yeah.
creepy YouTube poops that was really.
And then
Yeah.
when was it? Was it John Lewis? A few years ago, did the one with the penguin as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
they said that in the Waitrose one, don't they? The guy's like, I preferred the one with the penguin.
Yeah, yeah, that one
I'll
was
send the
good.
link.
Yeah, that one and the Sainsbury's one about
throwing
The
shade
fir-
at John Lewis.
no, they were the best ones.
Company,
McDonald's ones this year is a bit weird.
McDonald's adverts never make fucking sense.
What McDonald's adverts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you mean
don't
the
make
one
sense.
with
They're just trying to sell
Santa
fucking
trying to
burgers.
get?
They're just trying to sell fucking burgers. Who cares?
No, they were
No,
selling
it's-
carrot. They
It's
were
more of a
selling
advertisement.
carrots.
Really?
Fuck carrots, this
Oh,
one.
fuck.
McDonald's.
Fuck a Christmas dinner. Let's go Mackie D.
No, they're just like, you know, if you ever accidentally overcook your carrots, you can always rely on McDonald's to supply carrot sticks. In
Even
case
Santa goes there.
we're open
Oh yeah,
24
I saw,
hours.
yeah.
They should have
I saw
promoted
that
their
advert.
new.
It's such a stupid advert. It really is.
Come through
It's
our
got-
drive-through, ask for a double cheeseburger, but only get a single.
They've
With
got a
the-
new Big Tasty that's chicken instead of beef.
I've
They should
had
have
that.
promoted
That's real nice. I've had that. It's pretty good. McDonald's burgers go.
To be fair,
Right.
I think Christmas adverts are one of those things that like we look for the memes. We don't really buy half the shit that's on them,
Yeah.
and we wait
Oh,
for
yeah.
another 12 months like for the next.
Oh,
10
that was
memes.
good. We just do a review of them every year. That was
Yeah.
alright.
If we're here next
we
year.
want it to be funny or make us go, oh, that's cute.
Oh.
Like the
Not
one
Yeah.
with
make
I
you
don't
want to
want-
watch Elton John's life.
like the one with the foxes
Oh,
bouncing on the trampoline. That was really cute.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
John Lewis. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, but everyone
Well,
hated that one as well. I'm like,
most
what?
of the
How
foxes.
can you not find foxes cute?
I don't find Elton John
Then they
cute.
bite a baby's finger off. or
John
something.
cute. No, he's not very cute, to be honest. No.
What's next? I'm a celebrity.
Ooh, I'm watching it.
Couldn't give
Who's
two
watching it? Who's watching it?
I am.
There's some pretty
I-
good celebrities.
It's pretty good so far.
Can I just say though, I'm glad that there hasn't been any arguments, but I really wanted there to be arguments.
Yeah.
They're such a good bunch. That's the
'Cause
thing.
James, I
'Cause
don't
they've
like
just
and
won
need to go.
every trial. I found them really easy this year, really.
Yeah, the
Would you
trials
do
are
them?
really easy.
Would you do them?
I would.
I wouldn't. There's some of
It's
those I
nothing-
go, oh, God.
It's just cockroaches and like maggots and
Mealworms.
It's nothing else.
mealworms. They've only had very few spiders and snakes this year.
I'll tell you one thing though, yeah, that I have enjoyed. Am I the only
What?
one that enjoys Holly and Deck being the
They're
hosts
actually
of it
really
instead of
good.
Ant and Deck?
Holly's hot. I meant what?
Wait, what?
Reaction
Well, yeah,
to the
Sorry,
trials.
Parsons'
But to be
caveman
fair,
side just came
To be fair, yeah, them two work so well.
They do. It's so funny to watch Holly try and react to the trials.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do it. She can't watch
She
him.
can't watch them. Oh, and I like Harry Redknapp. I want him to
Oh,
win.
he's
I want
fun.
John Barrowman to win.
That was. Oh, I don't know.
Nah, no, I want
I-
Harry to win.
James needs to go. Don't like him.
Who's going to go today, do you think?
James,
You hope?
calling it now. Because Anne Hetty is
Anne's
gone.
Bless
that was
her.
She did very well.
I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry for the governess from the chase.
Yeah, she's impressive.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
I did find that funny though what Deck kept saying every episode. And Anne
What that? Anne is ruled off for medical
Oh, yeah,
grounds.
ruled off.
No, she hasn't. Oh, sorry, force a habit.
Oh, but well, did you watch yesterday's one when they did the karaoke?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
I liked that. That was.
Oh,
good.
I couldn't help but sing along to some of those.
I'm not gonna lie though. They could have been a bit more harsh. But like if they got a question wrong, they just had to go back to.
They
Camp.
go to the back of the queue.
Yeah, instead of going back to the queue, go back to camp. Fuck off.
You know, get a drink in the Jungle Arms pub.
I do think though they gave Harry an easy one at the end. I think they did that
Oh.
on purpose.
Poor Harry. I hope he wins. To be honest,
Yeah.
He probably
either that
will.
or John Barrowman. But
What's next?
Nick Knowles, he's cool.
Oh,
I like
He
Nick.
He doesn't want to be in there. Did you?
No, he doesn't.
Did you see
He
the
wants to
vote
go
off?
out and find
Did
and
you
get
see
his.
the vote off yesterday when they said
No.
it's not you? My
He's
God,
so-
looked like he looks so pissed off.
He wants to go out and find them, experience the fact that he's in like iTunes #1 or whatever.
I do find his singing a bit
Yeah, questionable.
cringy. When they were in the bar, everyone was just kind of swaying their head, and John was a bit cringed out.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Okay.
Right, it's like us when we go to the pub.
Yeah.
Constant cringe as we sing. Well, mainly me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't say when we sing, Owen.
It's
When you
mainly
sing
you.
Come on, everyone, let's go.
Singing is
Oh.
fucking karaoke is so good.
It is. I love karaoke. Especially the stuff we like, we have to do it from YouTube. We just blare
Just
our
get karaoke up
voices
on YouTube.
out.
Easy, yeah. What's next?
Your thing, Owen. You did one for tech.
Technology.
Yeah, so Tumblr are removing all adult content.
Oh, I'm so pissed
Oh,
off.
no.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It is really dumb, and because they actually pretty much killed off like 80% of their user base.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Tumblr?
What do you mean? What the
You
fuck
don't know
is
what
that?
Tumblr is?
Did you? Please,
know what
tell-
Tumblr-
I'm
please.
trying to think. Hold on,
It's a
hold on.
blogging. It's a blog site.
Oh
Yeah, where you
no.
reblog things.
Oh,
But,
Mitchell,
I mean,
2018. What's Tumblr?
Oh, I thought it was playing part of the meme where everyone pretends to forget what Tumblr was because it's already dead.
no, like I genuinely forgot what the fuck it was.
What's
'cause I don't-
Tumblr? 28 Mitchell
I
2018.
don't use
Yeah,
it.
it's an unfortunate reactionary reaction from the Tumblr staff to obviously trying to appease Apple to get Tumblr back on the App Store. After some users obviously were posting child porn and it wasn't detected,
Lovely.
Whoa.
and Apple were like, "Oh shit, child porn! Let's remove the entire app."
so hold on though. What is their definition of adult content?
Exactly, it's a
Um,
bot.
It's basically their definition of content is basically porn, any
Mhm.
sort of nude images, any obviously like tits, nipples, any
Mm.
sort of bare skin basically.
It's really
But
annoying.
they're using a bot to determine which of the existing posts and blogs are NSFW,
Mhm.
and they're basically flagging anything that has a certain skin tone color in it.
Yeah, I fucking know.
There's videos, there's like old-fashioned archive photos of people like observing a jet engine, and it's been flagged as mature content
Wow.
It's
Oh my
just
god.
because it has like a skin tone color on it.
Oh,
The thing I
hilarious.
don't like is literally I'm gonna lose like 90% of my followers because they're all porn bots.
Yes,
I'm gonna lose
Oh,
all my
no.
followers.
that's the irony though. They've announced this, and within the past, like I think yesterday, I got followed by another 4 porn bots.
I don't mind. They can follow me all they want. I like to check them out.
But the thing is though, like they still haven't tackled that problem. It's been there forever.
I don't see a problem.
Issue
Oh my
is
God.
that it's encroaching again on people's personal rights, and
Yeah, it should be
what-
allowed.
It should be allowed. And so, what if like kids see it? Then they should be the appropriate. You know, they shouldn't even be on there in the first place. It should
Exactly.
be
They
18
got
plus
past that
75.
simple security check of are you over 18? I think this is gonna be our longest episode. You know. isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
This is
so
so
good.
good.
So sorry if you mentioned your editing this.
I'm not editing
Well,
it.
we'll skip the next
Okay.
bit because we're like a month late.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Friday, nothing happened anyway.
No.
People were-
We'll
Black
skip.
Friday is
Wait.
shit.
Did anyone
We
die?
can skip the next bit
No,
because
nothing
that
happened this year.
that's
Boring.
we're a bit late to that as well.
Learn.
Yeah.
Skip the next bit. That's about the Stanley thing with Bill Nair.
So what are we at now?
Weird
like
news.
Weird news.
We're on weird news.
Apparently, there's a petition. There's a petition to Bethesda to immortalize one of their oldest fans in their new Elder Scrolls game. There's this old granny that apparently runs a YouTube channel playing Bethesda games,
Oh,
and she's got a really she's really quite well known amongst the Bethesda community now apparently, and like they
Yeah.
create quite wholesome content and stuff, a bit like Voice Over Pete. Obviously, but they play Skyrim and shit and review mods. And obviously, they reckon that she probably won't be around long enough to see the new Elder Scrolls.
oh
And
no!
so they want her to be a NPC in the game as a sort of nod to her.
Is there a petition for this? Because I'll vote for it.
Yeah, there's a petition online to sign.
I'll
it.
do it.
It's
Aw.
pretty cool. I signed it because I thought even
Oh,
though
I'm gonna do that.
I've watched their content, I was like, yeah, that's pretty wholesome. That needs to be because Bethesda have done it before. They've I think for Oblivion they like put one of their fans into the game, who I think died and didn't get to play.
Oh,
Quite a few companies there. Gearbox did it with Borderlands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did as well. It's an ultimate sort of tribute you can do to one of the
Yeah, it's
loyal
nice.
fans.
any
Yeah, it's nice.
anywho,
Yeah, there was a
One-
Smashing fan as well that had terminal cancer, and he was worried he wouldn't get to play the new one, so they flew out a few Nintendo reps and get him. He was allowed to play it for like a few.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I
Then
just-
sadly, he passed away like a week after, but at
He
least he
was
got
like,
to play.
It's like, oh, it was pile of shit.
Oh.
Can you imagine if he said that? Though?
That'd be
Oh my
pretty
God.
funny.
Yeah, it wasn't really worth it to be honest.
So anyway, on another lighter one, we got the first one, which is a widow has dead husband skinned so she can hang his tattoos on her wall.
This
Ugh,
is weird.
Cannibalism.
that's grim. What the hell?
What the fuck do you mean
I'm read-
cannibalism?
I'm reading it now. It's so
Read it
weird.
to us, Guillaume. Tell us all about it.
Right, basically, this guy in Canada who
Yeah.
got a tattoo, he died.
I thought the
'cause he had
Canadians were normal.
exactly. He had a heart
I thought
condition,
they just apologised
so he
to us,
died.
man.
and he asked before he died. He asked his wife if, when he did die, she could take his skin off and preserve it to like keep the tattoos and hang it up in his tattoo like studio.
That's fucked up.
It's so
That's
weird.
So the guy was the one that did it.
Well,
Like the woman.
he said to his wife before he died, "I want you to do this when I die." He said, "I want you to
So
skin me
he's
and."
He's the one
went
who
to it.
asked for it. The woman did it.
No, they haven't done it yet.
Oh, thank
they-
God.
They're trying
Oh.
to find a way to do it.
They're probably trying
Or
to get
just-
the body.
Possibly, yeah.
Before he gets, or just cremate it. Just burn it now, quickly.
It's just like it's so weird.
That sounds completely and utterly
New
fucked.
story.
But next one, guys, because this is a nicer, brighter story.
Bit
Two-
funnier.
Yeah, Guillaume, did you hear about this? I feel like some.
Well, no, I saw briefly, so I didn't actually see what it was about. But I mean,
Well, you can read. The Dart players have accused each other of farting during a match.
Same.
Oh, but
It's just, what was it about? I've actually read it.
whoever smelt it, dealt it.
Oh, don't remember what it was about. It was just like one of them farted and blamed it on the
oh
other.
my god.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
James.
basically, one of the there's this darts match. One of the
Oh my
players
God, yes.
is accusing the other one of like farting just before he went up to take his shots, and he said it was
shot.
I'm just like, nah, it's just stupid.
Guillaume just farted. I heard that.
Bit
No,
silly.
I didn't.
God damn it, Guillaume. Didn't know the
Guillaume.
French
No, that's
farted.
just, it's
Oh,
just,
smell that one.
it's just a bit stupid. It's a stupid argument.
Yeah,
Really?
It's just a bit immature, yeah.
He
It's just,
farted. Oh, I'm just going to show my dart and it stank like shit.
I nearly
Wait.
hit the bullseye, but because you fucking shit
Farted.
yourself, I missed.
completely stupid. Moving on already because I'm not
This is
gonna give it
quite.
up.
This one's. I read this one. I find it quite funny. So a parrot makes an amazing impression of a fire alarm that the fire brigade was actually called because they thought it was
That's
a.
incredible.
I thought that.
How
I
did
read
the
that
parrot
thing. It was
hear
hilarious.
the fire alarm to mimic it?
I don't know.
Well, I must have had a fire test.
That's a good point actually.
Maybe they just kept setting it off so he can get.
What was it?
experience.
A pet parrot or a wild parrot?
Probably a pet
I
parrot.
assume a pet parrot.
How annoying would that be if that parrot kept doing that? Wouldn't you just? Oh fuck no! I'd sell
Most
it.
people teach their parrots swear words.
I do. Oh, would
I
you
know.
know what?
I know. Yeah,
I would.
But
I'm
like,
going to teach my parrot how to do a
But like-
fire alarm
Oh,
impression.
I'm
Can I
going
just
to teach
say,
mine how to do a
a
Fortnite dance.
fire alarm. A fire alarm is the most annoying fucking sound. I know it helps you get out of the house. I think that's a good thing. It's annoying.
So loud as well.
But a
Imagine hearing
parrot
that,
doing
from
it.
your pet, getting up at 4 a.m. or whatnot, and just hearing that and thinking, "Fuck, love, there's a fire." Oh no, don't worry.
No,
a
it's just
parrot.
the bird again.
Imagine.
Where I'm staying at uni, they have to test the fire alarm often. So sometimes when you're trying to sleep, it just goes off and it fucking scares the shit out of you. It's like they put it at like 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning. So when you're just trying to sleep in because you haven't got uni, it just fucking so loud and scares the shit out of you.
Would you buy a parrot just to do the fire alarm
yeah.
for you?
Jesus. That's a sick.
That'd be quite cool to have. But anyway, next one I thought quite funny as well. So a pack of camels have escaped a circus and then decided to take a trip into Lidl.
I mean,
Why, Lid? Why are they
Why-
going to die?
Well-
Lidl's going to cook them and put them in their meat.
It's the cheapest place there is to go. So
Little.
Probably have a hump with Aldi.
that
good one, I mean.
was that might have been the funniest thing you've ever said, Owen.
Thank you. I'll take my leave.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Little.
Do you think they've been
Oh,
horrified when they saw some of the meat sections?
If anyone's on the story, you seen the picture of the camels
Why would they just let them
outside?
walk in to Lidl? Were
It's
they
so
not?
funny.
It's
Were they
like
not
the
busy that
pigeons
day? So they thought, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
That's like the
It's not
camels
it's
in.
not like the fucking pigeons that fly to B&Q, like, on a regular. They're just like, oh, Bob's back again, just fucking leave him. Just casually fucking camel walking around down the fucking steak aisle, just like, sup. Do you know what the fucking melons are?
I was gonna say,
Fuck's sake.
Why would you be in the steak aisle?
I'm just gonna say, they didn't actually go in the Lidl. They were outside the Lidl.
No, they were trying. I bet they were trying to get into Lidl, but
Go on. Are you on the
I bet
story?
they were
Like,
a little too
no,
big.
I'm not. I'm just.
go on the article. There's a picture. There is a picture outside of the camels outside the Lidl.
All right, let me have a look. Oh, it's like
And then
seeing a
I-
chimpanzee in Costco.
And there's a quote from
There's a whole pack of them.
the police. There's a quote from the police just underneath it. It says, "We haven't had runaway camels in our jurisdiction yet."
It's a new
Sounds
one
like
for us
tea break.
boys. We got a bunch of camels. We got murders most weeks. Murders and car thefts. This week we got to deal with camels.
Alright, lads, could you pick up the tow truck, please? Like, on the interstate.
What's that show when they show like, what is it? Like police deadliest car chases or some shit. It's just them chasing a bunch of camels around the little car park.
This one's a
You just
fast
hear the
one, lads.
radio.
Let's go.
You just hear the radio, just like, the fuck is this?
And the camel
fuck
has
is
jumped
this?
through a bush.
He's aiding and embedding. He's not stopped. We've got
He's
to hit and
doing a
run.
runner. He's doing a runner. He doesn't look happy. He don't look happy.
We've got to fail to stop. Fuck's sake.
Excuse me,
Sir.
camel, can you pull over, please?
He hasn't got his insurance. He hasn't got his
I need to
fucking
give you a
chip.
ticket. I need to
Can
give
I
you a
see your
ticket. Fuck
license?
that.
Overweight load. He hasn't emptied his fucking hump yet.
Oh,
What? So what you got in there, sir? Nothing.
don't check my humps.
Is this cannabis?
Cannabis. Ha.
That was terrible.
Final
I'd try.
one
What I try.
was you Link. You sent me this game. This one
Yeah.
game. It is Tesla autopilot blamed as driver falls asleep at 70 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
You sent me
This
that one.
Fuck, do you fall asleep at 70 miles
This is
per
a
hour?
this is a quite worrying article, I have to say.
It is quite worrying.
Explain it.
So he was drunk at the wheel, and then he decided, just have a casual kip, put his
I'm
car
gonna
on
have a nap.
autopilot, and then continue driving down the highway. The police officers were putting the sirens on, and because it's a fucking autopilot, it didn't stop. So what they had to end up doing was they had to box the car in at 70 miles an hour. Bear
How
in
did they
mind.
stop it?
Yeah.
No,
It's autopilot.
They had to literally park in front of it. Yeah.
Oh, and then it
fucking
ultimately
stopped.
stops.
They went in front of it and started slowing down, and because it's got the autopilot feature
Oh, they
on,
slowed down. It
when
slowed
the
down.
car
the
in front slows
Does
down,
do the same
it will
thing for
slow down.
people? Does it do the same thing for people if people walk out in front of it? Does it just emergency
No, it
stop?
goes full speed.
It goes full. It
Fucking
accelerates.
70, we're going 100.
To be fair, I like Tesla, but that must be quite a funny
No, I
just
mean,
like,
this,
oh yeah, we've got to fail to stop. The guy's asleep, and it's just a car just going by
Having-
itself.
having a
Just like
casual
nope.
I'll be honest.
Casual kit.
I do not like the idea of self-driving cars.
I don't
No.
know.
Yeah.
No.
I do
Terminator.
not like it. Yeah, and then we're gonna finish this podcast because it's almost 2 hours long now.
Jeez.
It's incredible. There's a little announcement.
Go
Christmas
again. You
live
can do
stream.
it.
There's a Christmas live
Yes!
stream.
We'll let Aaron do it. Aaron will probably tweet out at
Aaron
some
will
point.
probably tweet out something closer to the time. And then the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
thing, finishing on a very good note,
Yep.
episode 1 has reached 100 views on YouTube. Well done, guys.
About time.
About
Pat on the
time.
back, boys. Pat on the back.
Yep.
Ladies
Episode
and
1
gentlemen,
100
we
views.
made it.
It took us only 3 months, but we did it.
We've done it. We've reached 100 views on the.
Now we need 100 followers on Twitter.
Yep, that's the next target.
Very close to that, though.
Keep an eye out on the Twitter. That's when you'll find out if we're doing another one or not. But yeah, if not, we will see you guys for the Christmas live stream on Twitter in December. Goodbye.